Welcome back. The IRS has used its billions in new congressional funding in an interesting way. They have a battery of new AI tools, and they are launching a new crackdown on the wealthiest tax invaders. Robert Frank is here to discuss those details.
Yeah, so the new IRS commissioner, his goal here was first, let's use all this money to help the service part of our business, help people who, want help paying their taxes, understanding what they need to do. Now we're at phase two, which is go after the wealthy tax cheats. And what they're doing is putting a lot of that money, number one, to enforcers. They're going to hire tens of thousands of auditors and enforcers. But number two is develop AI machine learning to figure out what patterns they can find in tax returns, especially for these large partnerships that can help them identify where people are hiding their income. And that's where an agency not known for its technological prowess is going to really make a step change. And I think this is a part where AI really can do some good, because AI is great at these massive data questions and huge computing power, and applying that to finding the areas where humans didn't really see the patterns before, but AI can.
We just had a little chyron up there that said it was going to target 1,500 millionaires with tax, I think it was tax debt of $250
That's right. So one of the parts of this is they're going after 1,600 people who have $1 million or more in income, who have recognized tax debt. In other words, we know known and acknowledged by the taxpayer that they owe at least $250,000.
$250,000, excuse me.
$250,000, and this could raise hundreds of millions of dollars if they return all that. You and I would say, how can they get away with this already? The IRS just didn't have the staff to go after them legally and get this money back. So that's phase one. Phase two will be the AI learning. And phase three, they're going after the 75 largest partnerships. That's a lot of hedge funds and law firms. And look at how are they, because they're very complex returns. AI is going to help them sift through all that and narrow in on where they're underreporting income or avoiding taxes.
I suppose this is kind of situational dependent, but if I'm being accused, you wonder if you can kind of come back and say, oh, no, the AI has got it wrong, or if the things that they're highlighting are so obvious that they're just saving the time of a worker to kind of take weeks to come to the same conclusion.
It's exactly the second thing. It's finding which returns to pick out of those 100 million returns that will be the ones that will yield you most likely the greatest result. It's still going to take a human to look at it and say, there's a problem. But AI will sift through that and say, here are the ones that are most likely going to be a problem. And then the human being will take a look and say, oh, yeah, we see 10 million in income that wasn't there before. Where did it come from?
Right.
Are these initiatives politically sensitive or politically contentious?
Everything is politically sensitive and contentious.
But no,
absolutely.
I mean, there were objections to the idea that the IRS was going to bring in, quote, jackbooted, whatever.
Exactly. And so on the one side, you say for every dollar the IRS now spends on enforcement, they get $12 back in collections. That's hard to argue with from any political point of view. This is money that will yield a great return in terms of tax collection, especially if you go after the wealthy, which pay the most taxes and avoid the most taxes. On the other side, to Kelly's point, there will be a lot of small businesses and some large partnerships that don't do anything wrong, that spend hundreds of hours and lots of money to battle something only to prove that they don't owe much or haven't done anything wrong. So the cost to the American society in terms of hours spent, advisors, tax lawyers, this will be a big boon for the accountants and tax lawyers who have to fight all this stuff.
We've truly never been at a point like this before.
Yeah.
So,
Robert, thanks.
Thanks, guys.